Welcome back to Bambi Builds for episode 55. Today we are back in the bamboo jungle and we are building a big bamboo factory. Last time we built a sweet little village on the water, and today we are working our way deeper into the jungle, down this way, where we have plenty of space to work with. So let's go have a look. We will be using Podzol as our main pathway, so we'll follow that past the panda. Now we're going to need to clear out some space because we're building a big bamboo farm. Although we might not need a farm with all this bamboo we're collecting. We are going to get rid of everything. Now we're about to lose our shovel, so we'll need to go repair it. I just love trading with villagers for the XP. Pumpkins are good, but we don't really have a big enough farm for it. Iron is probably the easiest, because we do have an iron farm. This has got to be my favourite way to get experience. But it's also nice to trade for things we will actually be building with, like this lime terracotta. I'd also like to expand our little map. And I bet you didn't know that you could get glass from librarians. Okay, I bet you did know that. I'm probably the last person to figure that one out. Okay, there's our before shot. We will update these maps at the end of the video. But first, we have lots more clearing to do. Okay, hopefully there are no more creepers lurking. Look at all we have collected so far. So much of everything. Plus a few random items in here. So now let's have a look at the space. Yep, it's massive. Don't worry, we will restore the area after we finish building. I realise at the moment it looks like it's lost its charm, but this is going to make it so much easier and safer for us to build in. So what do we always start with on a big build? The collection chests, of course, which are going to go right up the front. We're going to have a cute little entrance here. And then all the farms and auto crafters will go in behind that. So we'll stick to what we know. 3 blocks in between. We're going to go a lot higher than usual. Terracotta, of course. Then I want to make a big circle. So let's count 3 and 3. 3. I think that's a circle. Yep, definitely a circle. Then we are using green stained glass for the walls. We will replace the floor with bamboo mosaic. So this is the entry. we have 3 hallways and a roof would be nice. Let's build that. So we want to connect all of these somehow. Looking pretty good. The front is looking very plain, but we can fix that. Add some extra details up here. That's not quite right. Oh, much better. Security here is lacking. We definitely want a front door. Now we can start on our first farm. This is going to be very small and simple just to get us started. And we're going to head into the village for inspiration. Bamboo farms are exactly the same as sugarcane farms, and we just built a big sugarcane farm. So let's go have a look. It works pretty well. Except for one thing. Oh, don't be alarmed, the creepers have been contained. So because we use these water streams, some items were getting stuck on the mud. So we're just going to be using hoppers. We want a nice lossless farm, but we'll still need mud. I brought along some of that hill that we just flattened. But we only want to hold one piece of dirt at a time for this farm. Mud is so good for this because the bamboo can grow on top, but also items can fall through the mud into the hoppers below. Plus, it looks good and it's my favourite block. So we have a row of chests, a row of hoppers pointing into the chests, mud for the bamboo to grow on and also fall through, glowstone for lighting, pistons to break the bamboo, observers to watch the bamboo grow, and then a row of redstone to allow them to communicate. Bamboo, glass holding the bamboo inside the farm, and we cover it all up, make it look pretty. So we have one little unlucky piece that got stuck, but most of them were sucked up and put into the chests. Now I know I said I love mud, but I'm actually thinking about replacing this glass so that we can cover it up, keep the colour scheme nice and bright. I didn't use Silk Touch. I just lost all that glass. Yeah, I think I like that better than the glass. Now let's just close it all up. Perfect! Our first section is complete, and now that will be working away for us while we focus on the rest of the factory. But first, some finishing touches at the front. And we'll add some lighting inside and outside. Probably a good idea. Alright, that's looking good. Now we can start on section 2. Let's just set up our collection area. So I want this farm to produce 3 different blocks. Bamboo blocks, bamboo planks, and sticks. I think that's all I want at this stage. but I want a lot of them. So we'll have chests all the way up to the ceiling, hoppers feeding into them, and then I'm picturing bubble elevators transporting the items up into the hoppers, and we'll be able to see them from the front, which will be a nice little feature. So we'll have soul sand, water, and the items go up and then down. So let's lay it all out first. We need hoppers in here. Okay, let's move this around a bit. Hoppers should hold the water in place, right? Now, before we add water, we actually want a dropper at the bottom, spitting out items, although that's kind of ugly. Maybe we could put it lower? Yeah, we'll just move the whole thing down a bit. Okay, droppers are in place but hidden from the front. Now we can add our water. We want to make sure we're getting a water source block on every single gap. Otherwise, it won't work. Cool. Cover it up. Now we'll test it out by adding some sticks. We'll push the button. Okay, let's go see if it worked. Yay, 4 sticks. Now we'll do the rest of them. Okay, they're all working. Now, obviously, we want these droppers to spit out the items automatically. We don't want to be sitting here pressing a button. And it's actually really easy to set up. But before we do that, there is a dark cave around here somewhere, and the sounds of hostile mobs are really distracting, so we need to find it and light it up. Oh yes, so close. Oh, got him. Oh my goodness, that is how it's done. Some might call it luck. I call it, well, luck, I guess. But this takes skill and bravery. Now let's quickly run in, light it up before we get a creeper. That's it. Yeah, might as well do some mining while we're here. There are some more here somewhere. Oh, that scared me. Okay, that's all taken care of. Now let's build this auto dropper. We need 3 pieces of redstone, 2 comparators. This one switched to negative, and that's it. So we need to feed items into the dispenser through this hopper chain, and we need to make sure that we don't place any hoppers next to the redstone dust because that will lock the hopper and the items won't flow through. That's looking good to me. Let's test it out. Oh, it's so cool. It's working. Now we just build that 2 more times. Okay, now we test them all. Bamboo blocks, planks, and sticks. Okay, it's looking good. Oh, I love it so much. Oh, what is that? Oh, you can't have hoppers next to the bubble elevator. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh. Yeah, it's happening on all of them. We can't have that, can we? Okay, well, I think we're gonna have to tear it all down and start again. Okay, it's looking a little bit different now. A little more space for each section, but I think it still looks good. Now we just need to test and see if it works. So we're going to put in a full stack of each item, and then we will make sure they all come through. Sounding good. Let's go have a look at the front. It's so fun to look at. I love it. Obviously there won't be this many items coming in quickly all the time, but you'll see the occasional item flowing through. Last couple. We have 2 missing. 2 missing. 3 missing. Oh, good. I cannot find them anywhere. None stuck in here. Okay, let's try again. I'm putting in 60 of each. 2 missing again. Oh! Oh! 64. Oh, good. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. 64. Cool, it's working. Oh, that makes me so happy. Our little collection area is working. And how has this farm been going? Not too bad. So basically we're going to be building a whole bunch of these out the back, but they are going to take up a lot of space, pretty much all this space, because we want lots of bamboo. But first we need to build a little section for our auto crafters. These designs I found in a RaysWorks video. It's not a tutorial, but I'll link it in the description, of course. You might find it helpful like I did. Starting off with our bamboo blocks, we're going to move over this way a little bit. Place our auto crafter here, facing into the hopper, like that. Then we have our input on top, little hopper chain. Add some redstone to make a circuit, like that. And then over this side we have another comparator and auto crafter. And we're going to click all of these slots. And that's it. So now we'll give it a test run. That looks good. Yes, that looks so good. Let's go double check out the front that it's all coming through. Yay! Oh, so easy. Alright, that's the first one done. Next up, we're going to focus on sticks. So we'll do the same thing, move over a little bit, give us some space, crafter facing into the hopper. Now this one's even more simple. We want 2 spaces left open. Then we fill up this composter almost all the way. Test it out, and it's working. Quickly check out the front. I love it. Cool. Now for the planks, we are combining both of those designs. Let's test it out. We have bamboo blocks and they're being sent down here to this crafter. And they are planks. Perfect. Alright, that is it for our auto crafting. Now I do realise that we could set up auto crafters for every bamboo item in the game, but I'm trying to stick to using redstone that I sort of understand. The next thing we need to do is feed those auto crafters, so we need to build this bamboo farm, except bigger. So we have all the space back here that we can use. We just need to make sure that the mud is on the right level, just above these hoppers. So yeah, if we'd planned ahead, we could have built all this a bit lower. Could have put the auto droppers even lower, but we didn't really plan ahead that far, so that's fine. We'll work around it. Maybe we'll have a staircase leading up to the farm. We'll figure it out. You already know how to build this farm, so let's jump into a time lapse. Update time. So the farms are all working well. We have our basic bamboo, and then there's not much left in these chests because, well, I've been using it for building. Except for the sticks. So it's looking a little bit different in here. Not what I envisioned at all, but I love it. We have our 3 bamboo farms. There is an issue here with this front row getting stuck. I added some glass here because I thought it would help, but it hasn't, so might as well get rid of that. Open it all up again. I specifically wanted to be able to walk through this farm without getting squished, so we have an entire extra row of hoppers in the middle. Totally worth it. And in the back here, we have easy access to the auto crafters, so we can come in and clear any blockages. Yep, I thought I dropped some glass in here. And well, it's all working really well so far. For this window here, I had some solid blocks, but it was interfering with the redstone, so I had to switch it to glass. Around the side of the building is very clearly unfinished because I kept running out of bamboo, and now I'm waiting for the farm to catch up. And you know what? It really sucks when that happens. all you can do is sit around and wait. And it got me thinking, it'd be nice to have a space where we can take matters into our own hands and do some manual bamboo farming. So that's what this space is for. Let's go up and get a better look. Okay, so originally I planned to have another big dome like our entry room and just plant bamboo in that. But I'm kind of loving this symmetrical rectangular look, and I think I want to continue this pattern of glass and bamboo slabs. I think it could look pretty nice. And then we have more room at the back. We could have a trapdoor roof just like the front room. I think that would look pretty cool. So let's jump back in and finish off this build. Our build is done for today. Let's go in and check it out. So we'll start by refreshing our maps. Oh, so cool! It's not perfectly symmetrical, but you know, it's pretty good. I love that pathway, so clear. Still got a bit of tidying up to do around the rest of this section, but I'm loving that so far. Now this pathway and all the bamboo was looking very bare, so I did grab some bone meal, added some grass, added some more jungle trees, and that's really made a big difference. Here we have Snorlax asleep in the middle of the pathway. And it's not too big of a walk. Here we are, our beautiful bamboo factory. I love it so much. We've got our basic bamboo, decent amount. We've got our auto-crafted stuff. Oh, so many. I did use most of this for building. And then we have so many sticks, which would be good for trading. Now in here we have access to each of our farms. Looks so good. A few loose pieces, but I'm not too worried. Then we have access to all the auto crafters through here, so we can fix any issues. And then down here, say we've run out of bamboo and we want some more quickly, we just grab our sword. Now most of it is going to get sucked up by the hoppers, except for some on the pathway here. And then it gets sent up here and into this chest. Isn't that so cool? Oh, I love it. this stuff is just for decoration. Yep, this is where I've been hiding out. And then down here is one of the most beautiful things I've ever built, in my opinion. I absolutely love it. Originally, I was thinking we could have our villagers live up here, maybe get some fletchers for stick trading. But I don't know, if I did that, I'd have to section off all these rooms. And I kind of just like it bare and open, and I kind of want to live here myself. So I'm not entirely sure what to do with this space yet. If you have any cool ideas, please let me know. And then we can head out the back here. There's room for some more stuff here also. You can see the extra trees that I've added. I think it looks pretty neat from up above. And most importantly, it is producing so much beautiful bamboo. Thank you so much for joining me for today's episode of Bambi Builds. I hope you found it inspiring and entertaining, and I can't wait to meet you back here next time.